Hi friends, I'm Anissa who come from Tanah Datar Regency in Sumatera Barat. Here I will describe how my hometown is welcome to Minang. I really admire this homeland of mine, not only its natural beauty but also its thickness. There are so many interest places. For example, the first example is Istana Basa Pagaruyuang, which is located in the Batu Sangkar area. Lots of tourists visit it, not only local tourists but also foreign tourists. There also provide rental of Minangkabau traditional clothes. Its natural beauty is very attractive, soothing and calming with views of Mount Marapi, which seem to be standing strong and still active. This mountain is often used for climbing, but even though this mountain is a climbing road, we still have to be careful during our climbing trip, not only served with mountain views but also with other wild flowers. If you reach the top of the mountain, you can also see the beautiful Singkarak Lake. Next, there is the Lembah Anai. This waterfall is located in the Anai Valley Nature Reserve area, so we are treated to an unspoiled atmosphere and dance, forests and lose stress. Around the waterfall, there are many monkeys roaming around. During holiday, it's a lot of tourists visit the Lembah Anai because the Lembah Anai is an icon of tourists in the province of Sumatra. The clear water flows down the hills, the slopes then flows continuously through the forest of Mount Singgalang before reaching the edge of a steep cliff. Next, there is Lake Singkarak, but this lake is owned by two districts, namely Tanah Datar Regency and Solok Regency. Lake Singkarak is the second largest lake in Sumatra after Lake Toba in North Sumatra. This lake originates from the river or stem Ombilin. The tunnel penetrates the Bukit Barisan to Batang Anai to deliver the Singkarak hydroelectric generator near Lubuk Alung in Padang Pariaman Regency. In this lake, there lives a species of fish, usually called bilih fish, which only lives in Singkarak Lake and is also a typical food for residents who live around it. Like but not only bilih fish, sightseers say there are 19 other freshwater fish species that live in Singkarak Lake. Besides bilih fish as culinary, there is also a processed food called pensi. Tanah Datar Regency is a shooting location for the film Tenggelamnya Kapal Van der Wijk. It's based on a novel by the famous cleric Haji Abdul Malik Karim Amarullah, Buya Hamka, which was produced in 2030. The location is the Lubak Bawa area, Batipuh, Tanah Datar. Furthermore, Nagari Pariangan is one of the area in Tanah Datar Regency, West Sumatra. Nagari Pariangan is known for its fertility and natural beauty, which is located on the slopes of Mount Marapi. Being in a mountainous area makes the natural panorama in Nagari Pariangan so extraordinary that Pariangan is included in the list of the 5 most beautiful villages in the world according to Budget Travels version. The beauty of Nagari Pariangan can be enjoyed at the entrance of the village where the main road of Nagari Pariangan is flanked by green views of plantation and fertile rice fields of residents. It looks so beautiful and last in this Pariangan village. There is also oldest mosque in West Sumatra, namely the Islah Pariangan Mosque. Beside the oldest mosque in the village also has a hot spring. After telling about the natural beauty of the Tanah Datar, we will tell about the custom and culture that are still preserved. They still preserve such a material art called Silek Kumango. In addition to preserving the dance, namely the Tari Piring Sumatera Barat, the Plat Dance. as well as the Randai performs. Randai is one of the traditional games in Minangkabau, which is played in groups by forming a circle, the walking slowly while telling the story in from singing. Alternately, Randai combines the arts of song, music, dance, drama, and silat into one. It is led by one person who is usually called a panggore, who in addition to participating in the movement in the festival, he also has the task of issue a distinctive shout such as heptahti. The purpose of it to determine how fast or slow the tempo of the movement is in line with the dendang or gurindang. The goal is the Randai that is played loud, unified, and in tune. Usually in one group, Randai has one panggore who is trusted by all team's members but can be replaced by others. Think of the previous panggore is exhausted because to finish one Randai story all can take 1 to 5 hours or more. Randai stories are usually taken from the realities of life that exists in the community. The function of Randai itself is an entertainment performance art in which message and advice are also conveyed. All Randai movements are guided by the signal of one of them, who is called of Janang. Okay friends, that's all about my hometown.